Hi everybody, Sanban and welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys. Apparently, we are never going to rest from these creditors, okay? Even beyond the grave, they still be trying to collect their money, okay? So if you are thinking that you are waiting for the time when the Lord is going to call your name so that you can get a break from these collectors, apparently they are still going to be trying to collect, okay? Now, you guys, the last story that we did about Ratile Mabitsela, the reality star, we were talking about the fact that the city press was reporting that she wasn't going to inherit anything from her husband after he passed away. Apparently, her husband had allegedly changed his will just before he passed away, and he had given all that he owned to his children and nothing to his wife. Ratile reportedly had decided that she wasn't going to fight or go to court and fight against, that will. She said that she felt like enough provision was made for the children's education and she was okay with not getting anything from her husband, and she was deciding to move on with her life. When I did that video, under the comment section, there were people that said that, you know what, there are possibilities that the estate is not really worth as much because so many of these husbands that are supposed to be rich, they will be owing a lot of people, and sometimes the wife would be aware of that, and sometimes the wife is not even aware that they have so much debt. So sometimes it's not even worth going to court to fight, because you might find out after everything is calculated, there isn't much that is left in the estates after they pay the creditors. So maybe Ratile has an idea that that is the situation here. That's why she doesn't see it worth it for her to go to court. Now, you guys, the Sunday World is reporting that one of the creditors, Ratile Mabitsela, is trying to collect the money that he owed. Okay, so let's read the story. It says here, the body corporate guns for the late Ratile Mabitsela's property. This is a story written by Ngwako Malachi on the 31st of August 2025 for the Sunday World. It says, Mami Club's hottest property, Ratile Mabitsela's children would inherit less from the estate of her husband if the body corporate of Johannesburg complex in which he owns property has its ways. Sunday World can exclusively reveal that the Cedar Tree Office Park Body Corporate in Four Ways has threatened to go to the Johannesburg High Court to liquidate Mabitsela's late husband's company, Motapo Consulting Engineers, and auction off the units it owns in the complex after he failed to pay levies. This became known after the body corporate's lawyer, Sutherland Kruger, wrote a letter to the entity of Mabitsela's husband, Elias Litlohonolo Mabitsela, shortly after his passing on February the 26th, demanding payment of the levies, in which were worth 86,000. The audacity to write a letter to the late husband right after his passing. Listen. In the letter which we have seen, the lawyer stated that they had obtained a judgment against the entity for its failure to settle the arrears. We attach here too, as Annex B, a spreadsheet which calculates the outstanding amount in respect of a judgment, including interest and payment. The lawyers demanded that the entity pay an amount of 39,000 to avoid liquidation application. Kindly note that your payment will only be deemed to have been received once the proof of payment forwarded to our offices containing the above reference number stated has been sent to us. The letter was written after the lawyers obtained a judgment against the entity at the Randburg Magistrate Court on January the 13th this year, the month before Mabitsela's hubby's untimely passing. The judgment, which we have seen, was granted after the entity failed to enter an appearance to defend the suit. The defendant having been duly served, the time to entering and appearing to defend having expired, and defendant not having entered an appearance to defend, judgment be given against the defendant for payment of the sum of 85,000 rands, reads the judgment. The Sunday World learned that the body corporate briefed its lawyers last week to file for liquidation in the High Court after failing to secure the payment. Mabitsela's husband took his own life at his palatial home in the north of Johannesburg after battling with alcohol and depression. After his passing, the beauty queen reportedly said that she had inherited zilch from the estate, saying that the businessman had expunged her from the list of his beneficiaries after they separated following the accusations and counter-accusations of adultery. She said that the deceased had appointed his one child as the executor of the estate, adding she had no intention to contest the will. Let me tell you something. I kind of feel like it was a good thing for her that the husband did that, so that she can just stand on the side and be like, I mean, she appointed somebody to handle this situation, so I'm out of it. My children's education is provided for, because that's what she said, allegedly, in that article that was written in the City Press. She had said that she feels like enough provision was made for her children's education. So as long as that is in order, she does not feel like she wants to fight for anything else. She is at peace and she's moving on with her life. Maybe she knew that the estate was not really going to be worth much after these creditors collect. Okay? Evil creditors. There isn't a single creditor on earth that is not evil. Okay? Just joking, you guys, just joking. So that's what's going on, you guys. These people are trying to collect the money even though the man has gone to be with the Lord. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Like the video and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Cool.